G'day everyone and welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's February 10, 2024. This is the Bitcoin analysis. We're also looking at some ETFs and other instruments including BTC, BITI, MARA and RIOT, RIOT. The overall trend is bullish. We've had a couple of big bullish candles recently, but just watch for that bearish divergence forming at the moment. So first we've got the Bitcoin price, and for those new to the channel, we've got the weekly, daily and hourly. We track all time frames. So it's a bit busy, but the reason for that is we're looking at the ADX 25 on the weekly down here, the CCI 400. They're both bullish, and also the CCI 150, our divergence indicator, is trending pretty much in line with the price at the moment. And you'll notice there was the reason for the 150, we had a couple of bearish divergence. There was the first one there between those highs and it fell off, and the second one as well happened between that lower highs there versus those higher highs on the price, and that eventually pretty much crashed recently as well during the end of 22. Now on the daily, we've got a bullish movement on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 400. You can see there it's just broken up through its moving average, although it was bearish for a number of days. And you can see the price is also moving in line with the CCI 150. Now that's also a bearish divergence. You can see there between the price and the higher highs there and the lower highs on the CCI 150. Now that may have already completed. It's probably already come down. Let me just delete that Fibonacci. That may have already completed that divergence, and that would have been somewhere along the lines of the 28 to the, let me just draw the Fibonacci, a fresh one, between that range. And basically what we target is, that's what the rectangle demonstrates, we target the 23 to the 38% Fibonacci retracement level as a minimum. It can fall further, but that's our minimum target level. You can see there it hit it perfectly, and then it bounced off the 38%. So that's what we look at. On the hourly, that's on the ADX is bullish, on the CCI 400 it's also bullish, but notice on the CCI 150 there is a bearish divergence currently forming and versus the price, and we haven't actually seen a retracement yet. So if I was going to draw a retracement on that one, I'll go to that recent low. Let's take it to that one there, to that height. That's assuming it started pulling back today. This of course could go higher, but that would be our initial target area. And if I was to draw a target on that, that would be between the 23 and the 38% as a minimum. Now of course it could keep going higher, so long as the CCI keeps dropping and remaining below that area. We're going to keep this divergence in play. At the moment that's still the CCI is still falling, the price is still rising, so that could still have further to go. Now you'll notice also on the daily, that's also approaching that recent retracement at 48,980. So we may see it rise higher before any possible retracement to the downside. Next we've got ProShares Short Bitcoin Strategy ETF, that's BITI. Now this hasn't fully formed on the charts, but you've got a bearish ADX 25 versus the price, and that's moving in line with the price. On the ADX 25 of the daily, that's also bearish. Now notice on the daily as well, we've got a bullish divergence on the CCI 150. And that's still remaining higher than that entry point, and the price has dropped down to that point. It may have already done its retracement, and now we might see it collapse further. You can see there it's actually hit that 23 to the 38%. It's just touched it, kissed it, and then it's starting to fall off again. That's what I mean. It's a minimum target area. Of course it can go higher, but we can't tell from these divergences. That's our minimum divergence target. 90% of the time these divergences work out and hit those targets. On the hourly, we've got a bearish on the ADX, bearish on the CCI 400, and you can see there the CCI 150 is moving in line with the price. No divergence to talk of at the moment. Next we've got Marathon Digital, MARA. This is bullish on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 400, and the CCI 150 is moving in line with the price. The daily, bullish on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 400, and the ADX likewise is moving higher. Now on the hourly chart as well, we've got a bullish momentum on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 400, and the CCI 150 is also moving in line with the price. That's not a divergence because you can see there it's tracking in line with the price. And lastly we've got Riot Blockchain, RIOT, bullish on the ADX, bullish on the CCI 150. Although there's no divergence to look at the moment, it's again trending in line with the price. You can see those peaks there, that peak is lower than that peak, and so is the peak on the price. So that's moving in line with the price. Likewise, those lows are higher versus those lows as well, they're the same. On the daily, bullish on the ADX, the CCI 400 is starting to break into a bullish mode, possibly. It's CCI is moving towards its moving averages, and the CCI 150 on that as well is showing no divergence at the moment. On the hourly, bullish on the ADX, bullish on the 400 CCI, and again, likewise, we've got a bullish movement moving in line with the price as well. We did have a very small bullish divergence there versus that point there. You can see there it bounced, hit our target area, and then dropped again. So that target was hit on that little divergence, but there's no divergence at the moment. So a trading idea to consider, and I'm not telling you to buy it at the moment, just be careful of this bearish divergence. We might see a bit of a pullback. But as a trading idea, just for this, apply to this instrument or any other instrument, basically, you look at the CCI 150 when it breaks above the zero line, and you close it out when it breaks higher than the plus 100. Now, in this case, we're going long because we only go long when the weekly, especially, and the daily are showing bullish momentum, which they are at the moment. So, for example, on the daily, if I was to show the CCI 150 buy signals, you can see here we've had a few there. We've got a couple here where we've got broke above the zero, then it fell off. Now, you could have used a stop loss to get out of it, but again, you would have taken notice of the bullish divergence as well, or you could have kept the trade. Average down, enter another trade there when it breaks above the zero line, and closed it out when it breaks above the plus 100. Sure, you would have missed out on that gain, but again, it's just one trading idea. It doesn't mean it's 100% return now, but it's fairly safe. Here's another opportunity. You can see there it broke below, then above the zero line. You buy it and you close it when it closes above the plus 100. Then there's another averaging down here. You could have used an average down or a stop loss. Break up once, dropped off a bit. Buy it another contract, and you close it out there when it breaks above the zero line. Just a trading idea. As I said, it's not a optimum profitability compared to some other trading strategies, but just one strategy you may want to use. It's fairly safe. In terms of some economic outlook, the rising interest rates have an impact on Bitcoin and crypto. With the increased interest rates by central banks globally could dampen investor appetite for riskier assets like Bitcoin. The regulatory uncertainty, ongoing discussions and potential regulations surrounding the crypto markets create some uncertainty for investors. Clearer regulations could bring more stability and attract new investors. Institutional adoption, continued involvement of large institutions could provide long-term support for Bitcoin's price. And crypto market volatility with broader cryptocurrency market fluctuations can impact Bitcoin's price due to interconnectedness. So just be mindful, the overall trend is bullish, but we've got a bearish divergence playing out at the moment, so just be careful about going long. So if you got value out of the video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.